Hello and happy Thursday. My name is Michael Leeserman here with the Trial Guide's tip of the day. The date is July 3rd, 2025, and our tip today comes from Carl Bettinger's book, 12 Heroes, One Voice, Guiding Jurors to Courageous Verdicts. There is something in every juror that must suffer a metaphorical death, those pieces of themselves that the jurors brought with them from the old world that have been challenged in this new world by the villain's conduct. Well, I've learned a lot in the past from Carl Bettinger, great trial lawyer. And I think this is one thing that can happen. I'm not sure it always does, but the way I think of this is there very well may be a case where the jurors' perception and conception of the world is changed. So a little part of them dies metaphorically. And there's when they see the wrongdoer's conduct, that now they have this paradigm shift about how they see the world. Oh, I used to think they were the good guys. Now I see that's not the case. That might happen. And, I think of like Johnson & Johnson cases where Johnson & Johnson baby powder, doing good things in the world. And then maybe the trial story, some of the Johnson & Johnson cases challenges jurors' conceptions of that. So that's one thing that can happen. The other is that the trial story may very well confirm the worldview of the jurors. That can be very powerful too. And you don't have to change the way they think about the world, but if certain preconceptions of what happens when people make bad choices, when they make them for the wrong reasons, for selfish, greedy reasons. And there might not be a part of them that has to die. It might just further their perception of how things are. And that is probably easier, right, than having to challenge what their worldview is. Now, I think there is always something or almost always something that will change. And that might just be their view of the jury system or the view of plaintiffs' lawyers or people who bring lawsuits. It may be that the wrongdoer's actions meet with what the juror already views in the world. Yeah, you make those choices, you should be punished, you should pay. Okay, but I didn't really realize as a juror the power I had that's to me to make that right, and that might be what changes in them. So I think it's great. I think most jurors on the other side of a jury verdict do feel changed, and that they've helped not only help change the world, but that they've changed somewhat. So it's worth thinking about that, to put yourself in the shoes of the juror and think, what is it that might change in a juror if the verdict is what I believe it should be? And what does that mean? And how do we get there? And it might be, not always, but it might even be something you want to talk about in your closing argument. So definitely something to think about. Let's take a deep breath together and be grateful to be alive this Thursday. May the work that we do today help reduce suffering in the world. May the work that we do exemplify law at its finest, law as a guiding and unifying force in society. May we fiercely and compassionately advocate and champion our clients' causes. I'm going to ring a bell 3 times now. This can take you into a meditation practice, a prayer practice, or just let the sounds wash over you. May you hear the sounds, let them penetrate into you. And may it remind you to wake up, go out, do good things, and have fun while you're doing it.